Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sean. I am back to playing Yearning, a gay story. Thank you for coming back. So last time we got into a relationship. What? And with Jake, nevertheless. It was kind of a shock. I didn't expect that to happen, but we'll see how it plays out. I didn't really do much to get his affection points up or anything, which was interesting. I just met him at the Q&A, right? We both just met each other out there. Let's get into it. I'm excited to be playing again. I was a little. I know a couple of episodes ago I was getting a little bit frustrated and bored maybe, but then that quickly changed. So let's get into this. Let's see how it's gonna go. Let's load this up, huh? Let's load it. Monday, October 9th, 2006. The next week flies by. You find out that you have midterms in most of your classes the following week. You're doing extremely well in your classes and would like that trend to continue. You spend most of your evening studying with Jake, Hannah, and Nick in Nick and Jake's room. Fortunately, you're ahead on your homework, so you're really able to throw yourself into studying. Jake grows bolder with his touches, holding your hand when walking on campus. Aw. It makes you want to kiss him. Okay, but that's been done. So you do. You don't think he appreciates it too much. Oh. Maybe shouldn't have done that. You don't see much of Carlos or Adam. Apparently, Adam managed to convince Carlos to actually study for his exams as well. You see Lisby on Wednesday morning. Manning. Oh, no. No, that was wrong. Manning a table for Q&A. You avoid her and find out later October 11th it's National Coming Out Day. It is. You're not sure how you feel about that, but you find yourself relieved it wasn't Liz G or Dan at the table instead, yelling at everyone to be out and proud. You message James a few times during the week. He tells you he's busy with classes now that his weekends are filled with shows. You don't manage to meet up during the week. Janet keeps you updated on her and Tom. Things seem to be going really well for them, although she hasn't slept with him yet. She asks about you and Jake and is glad things seem to be going well for you. Friday, October 13th. Friday the 13th. You walk out of the calc lecture on Friday eager to continue studying. You head back to your room to quickly drop off stuff and check in with Jake and Hannah. Jake, Hannah, and Nick. Sorry, I was leaving out Nick. That was an abrupt change. You head to the library to meet up with Hannah, grabbing a sandwich on the way. Jake and Nick join later after their classes end. Soon it's late and everyone heads back to their rooms to sleep. Jake kisses you in the darkened campus. You think it's pretty amazing. You sleep surprisingly well that night. Wow, what a Friday. October 14th. I expected something to happen on Friday the 13th. Come on. Like, is there no Jason reference here? Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm just a horror lover, guys. I love horror, and it was a missed opportunity right there. Gah. You wake up fairly early on Saturday. Adam, surprisingly, is already awake and studying. You roll out of bed and unlock your computer. Hi, Sean. Jake wants to go to buffet. Want to come? Yeah, I don't like how you did that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's not do that again. That sounds good. See you there. This guy is gonna kill me. Any interest in buffet, Adam? He shrugs. Why not? Well, I guess there are quite a few reasons, but it's been a while. You quickly get dressed and the two of you head to the buffet. Nick, Jake, and Hannah are already there. You sit next to Jake, who smiles and holds your hand. You looking fit today, Jake. Hey, Adam, the five of you check out the buffet. I'm still amazed at how good their breakfast is. Some of these foods are harder to make than pizza, and they always seem to screw that up. We came here once for dinner and their pizza was edible. I'm shocked. You help Jake carry his plate of food back to the table. The rest of you sit and mostly watch him eat. Adam shakes his head. Dude, I don't know where it all goes. Your anatomy doesn't make any sense. Jake shrugs, finishing up another plate of pancakes and eggs. Should we do some studying this morning? Library? That sounds good. That sounds like a good plan, or I think I'd prefer to study on my own turn. That sounds like a good plan. I need to grab my notes anyway at the room. Did it say at the room? Yeah, at the room. All of you depart for your rooms. You walk back. Okay. So now his shirt looks like scrubs. It looks like a scrub top. Anybody who's ever worked in a hospital or lived with a nurse, I think you know. You walk back to yours with Adam. You quickly grab your notes and books and head to the library. You spend the rest of the morning reviewing your notes and your textbook with Jake, Nick, and Hannah. Yeah. Soon it's lunchtime and the four of you decide to grab burgers. The fries are durian and sour cream. Ew. What? Did you just say ew? I hate durian. Who are you and what have you done with Jake? There are foods I don't like. Nacho cheese and motor oil? I like cheese. Hannah shakes her head. You all get burgers and walk to the student center to eat. You discuss exams and homework over food. Soon you finish eating and head back to your rooms to study. Adam is there when you return, reading a textbook. Hey, Sean. Just studying? You nod. Yeah, always a good thing to do. You spend the afternoon studying for midterms. Soon you decide it's time for dinner. You and Adam grab hand. Wow, these students are all responsible, except for Carlos. That's amazing. They're actually, focusing on studying. That's very different from a lot of these games. You and Adam grab sandwiches and return to the room to eat them over more studying. You unlock your computer. Janet is online, and the two of you talk for a while about life and things. Soon you decide it's bedtime. You sleep well. Okay. You wake up fairly early Sunday morning. Adam is still asleep, snoring softly. You lie there, staring at the ceiling, thinking that you really should study today and dreading your first exams tomorrow. Ooh. You roll out of bed and unlock your computer. Morning, more study today? Library? Also, what's up with Hannah and Nick? Don't know. Are they dating? Don't know. But library sounds good. You quickly get dressed. You head out to the library, leaving Adam to sleep. Jake, Hannah, I like his shirt. Well, I don't really like the brown, but Jake, Hannah, and Nick are already there when you arrive. Hi, Sean. Hi, Sean. Maybe I should just do that for her. You sit next to Jake and hold his hand. He leans his head against your shoulder. Wow. Good for him. You spend the morning reviewing programming and physics with Jake, Hannah, and Nick. Soon Hannah is yawning and Nick stands and stretches. Food? I like food. Motor oil? I like motor oil. To eat? I like eating. Hannah shakes her head. What are we going to do with you? Take him to the buffet, get him some fries, get him a sandwich, or 3. Get him some fries. Fries! Watch them be truffle oil and antifreeze flavored. I can go grab a bunch of burgers if all of you want to stay here. She leaves with your cards. I'm actually mildly curious what flavor they'll be today. Hannah soon returns. The fries are different colors, all bright and vivid. Fries. Guess what they are? Jake tries a green one. Lime? Hannah shrugs as he tries a blue one. Raspberry? Raspberries. Get that reference, kids. Get that reference. Actually, I'll probably insert a clip here or something. Are we done? Flashback moment? Okay. Are these fruit-flavored fries? Jell-O, but yes. These are good. I don't know how I feel about these. I guess they're less weird than usual. The rest of you eat your burgers and watch Jake eat rainbow-colored fries. Soon you finish eating. I should probably go do some homework at my room. I could possibly study some more, but yeah, that sounds reasonable too. We could go to your room and study, Sean. Study each other? Hopefully. Jake turns red. School, work, schoolwork. We can try meeting up for dinner and more studying then. Study back at your room with Jake. Yeah, studying sounds good. Now that I'm on board with this, I'm fully on board. Like, Jake and I are going to go do lots of things. I'm completely going to neglect Adam and Carlos. Awesome. We'll see the two of you later, hopefully. You and Jake head to your room. Adam is there studying. He looks like he's wearing a scrub top again. Ugh. Hey, Sean, Jake. You spend the afternoon reviewing notes sitting on the bed with Jake leaning against you. It's really nice. Econ notes, page 5. I don't care. And Jake excuses himself to return to his room after a couple of hours of having forgotten some notes. He tells you he'll ping you about dinner plans. Carlos walks in shortly afterward. Wow, I like that jacket. Hey, Chico, Sean. Dinner? I should study. You should eat. At some point, yes. So, dinner. I really shouldn't. I should finish cramming. You can cram, Chico, food into your mouth. You unlock your computer. Hey, dinner? Thinking buffet. Alexa, cancel. Cancel. I really gotta change that, or just... Hold on. Hold on. I never do that. I never actually silence her. And I use computer a lot. So maybe I should just change the back. Well, go to dinner with Carlos at the house, or go to dinner with Jake and co. I'm going with Jake. Sorry guys, bye. I think I'm going to Jake for dinner. That makes sense. Well, maybe next time then. You go ahead. I'll join in a bit. Let me finish reviewing this chapter. Carlos heads out and you message Jake. Dinner sounds good. Heading out now. Hannah is coming. See you there. You leave Adam to his studying and head to the buffet. You arrive at the buffet but can't find Jake or Hannah. You grab a plate and find a table. They show up a few minutes later. Hi, Sean. Jake with a jacket is cute. Sorry, we're a little late. Got too interested in demand curves. Oh. Packin a bit. I forgot that they're taking econ. They go investigate the food. Hannah soon returns with a slice of burnt pizza. I don't know why we still come here. I guess it makes Jake happy, but I'm not sure fun with cereal is a legitimate theme, especially for dinner. Jake returns with what looks like Fruit Loops in an omelet. As I said, this is great. It's breakfast food and dinner, but all of it together. I do like breakfast food. Maybe not Fruit Loops. Did you see the sausage? And syrup. Soup with Rice Krispies? Ooh. Unfortunately, yes. The two of you mostly watch Jake eat. He seems to particularly enjoy the frosted flake and green bean casserole. That might not be too bad. My theory is that people that fail out of culinary school come here and then get to exercise the weirdest part of their imaginations. I don't know. I like this place. We know. Soon you finish eating and head back to your rooms to continue studying. Jake shyly gives you a quick kiss in the deserted hallway. Ugh. Hannah muffles a squeal. He tastes like frosted flakes. Aw, I like frosted flakes. Ew. Adam and Carlos are both still at dinner. When you return to your room, Janet doesn't seem to be online either. You spend some time reviewing class notes again. Adam and Carlos both walk in a bit later looking extremely upset. Carlos walks over to your bed. I guess I should have gone with them. Over to your bed and sits on it. Adam sighs. You know Elliot, right, Sean? You nod. Well, he's, in the hospital. And Robert got arrested. Carlos lets out a choked laugh. And, he falls silent. Carlos seems to be staring off into space. What happened? I wasn't there, but I think Elliot pushed Robert too far. Carlos shakes his head. No, I mean, Robert snapped and just started beating his face in. I've never, there was so much blood. Great thing you're wearing some nursing scrubs. He shudders and falls silent again. I guess Elliot found out why Robert's been such an ass recently. Something about Robert's brother coming out, and his family not taking it well. Oh. Anyway, Robert just snapped. Robert's a homophobic asshole. He is. And, that guy. You're not wrong, but I'm not sure this was exactly a gay bashing or whatever. You just pushed him too far. Wait, is Elliot gay? Because if that's the case, then it very well could be a gay bashing. Adam, this might be the most problematic thing you've said to me. I mean, Elliot isn't gay, is he? Carlos just shrugs, and they're silent for a while. I'm sorry, are you two okay? Adam looks over at Carlos and rubs his back. Dude, I don't know. You two are really good friends. It could have been me. Maybe it should have been. Maybe I could have fought back or something. Dude, no. It's a shitty situation, and it's not your fault in any way. The three of you are silent for a while. Chico, do you, mind if I stay the night here? Dude, of course not. Take the bed. Carlos shakes his head. Floor is fine. I don't want to deal with things right now. Adam throws some coats and shirts on the ground as a makeshift pillow, and Carlos curls up on the floor, fully clothed. You have some trouble sleeping that night. Yeah, for good reason. Monday, October 16th, 2006. You take your midterms on Monday and Tuesday. Carlos seems to be particularly upset over the situation with Elliot and Robert. The preparation and studying pays off as you find the test relatively easy. Your stellar performance gives you some breathing room on other assignments. I don't care. Janet has sex with Tom on Monday. She talks to you excitedly Tuesday evening, and you're really happy for her. You meet up with Carlos for dinner Tuesday night at the house. The mood is generally somber, but the food is still good. He otherwise avoids the hospital, unable to bring himself to visit Elliot. You consider messaging Dan, but decide you don't really want to deal with him at the moment. Of course not. You also don't run into him on campus during the week. You and Adam managed to find time to play Tetranet together on Thursday. You hadn't realized how much you missed spending time with him outside of studying. You resolve to make sure to make time for Adam in addition to spending time with Jake. You also get a call on Thursday, which you ignore. It turns out to be from your parents, as it's followed by an email from your mom saying that she misses you and wants to hear from you. You resolve to call them over the weekend. You meet up with Jake, Hannah, and Nick a couple of evenings for games, despite needing to do homework. Jake puts your arm around him during a game. Good job, Jake. You're also glad he's growing more comfortable with things. You try to kiss him, and he scoots away. You feel like you're still pushing him too much. To no one's surprise, Hannah and Nick start going out. Jake is extremely happy for them. James, unfortunately, ends up being busy with classes the entire week. He apologizes and says that you should come to Q&A meetings. You're not sure that's really your thing. Soon, it's Friday. Dude, just go. I mean, I guess that's me, but... It's Friday again. You walk out of calc lecture, the crisp autumn air, and wonder where the time's gone. You head back to your room. Adam is there studying when you return. Why does he have random facial hair again all of a sudden? Hey, Sean, I was going to head to the house for dinner soon. Want to join? Yeah, let's go. Great. Tetranet before we head out? You unlock your computer. Hi, Jake asks about dinner and homework afterward. Sorry, existing plans. K. Jake says K. You and Adam play Tetranet for a while. Carlos walks in after a few games. Hey, Chico, Sean, dinner? Yeah, I was planning on heading over there shortly. Sean was going to join us. Not eating with Jake. Sean? You shrug. Well then, shall we? The three of you grab your coats and head out. I hate that it's getting so cold now. My cast comes off in a week, but it's going to be cold to swim. Why does this campus not have an indoor pool? Adam shrugs. Sucks for you, dude. Shut up, Chico. Maybe I'll swim anyway. I wonder how much worse I am now. Wait, what? I wonder how much worse I am now. Oh. I wonder if I should go visit Elliot tonight or something. I think he still hasn't woken up. Oh, shit. I think it'd be too depressing for me to go. He shakes his head. I should have done something. Dude, stop kicking yourself over it. Carlos sighs. I guess. You arrive at the house and head to the common room. A few guys are sitting on couches playing Geometry Wars. You recognize Steve waiting for a turn. Hey, Carlos, Adam, Sean. Hey, Steve. Any news about Elliot? Steve shakes his head. He's stable, but still unconscious. From what I've heard, I was probably going to visit him after dinner. By the way, Elliot was chairing the committee for the annual frat race. And it's a little over a week on Sunday. Are one of you free to help him out with that? Dude, he could get better by then. Don't replace him yet. That's, Adam bites his lip. Also, I think that's when I'm getting my cast off, so I don't think I can do it. Steve shrugs. That's reasonable. Adam? I probably have to study. Steve stares at him strangely for a bit. Sure, hope to see you at the event, though. The chef walks in and announces that dinner is ready. Go ahead. I want to get a round of this in first. You, Adam, and Carlos head to the dining room and get in line for food. Smells good. I guess it's meatloaf night. You grab a plate of meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and broccoli, and the three of you grab a table. You eat mostly in silence. Steve sits down next to you a bit later with his own plate of food. Hey, Steve. He nods at Adam and stares at Carlos. Are you okay, dude? Yeah, sorry, I'm just concerned about Elliot. You finish your meals in silence. So, do you want to come to the hospital with me? That sounds like a plan. Carlos shrugs. I don't know. I didn't know him well, but I'll come. That's nice of you, Sean. Carlos sighs. I guess I'll go too. Then shall we? The four of you head to the hospital. The four of you crowd into Elliot's room over the protests of the nurse. Elliot's parents seem to have stepped out briefly, leaving their bags piled on the chair. Elliot's head is still banged up, and his face is still mostly covered in gauze and tape. Carlos shakes his head and turns away. Chico, why did I come? Excuse me. He walks out of the room. I'm gonna follow him. You follow Carlos out of the room. Carlos is standing in the hallway, forehead against the wall. Hey, Sean. He sighs, sitting down with his back to the wall. You sit next to him. He laughs. I could never be a doctor. I don't know how Adam is going to deal with this stuff. Blood, tubes, gauze, blood. All I can see when I look at him is blood. And him lying on the floor like that. He shakes his head. I would have a lot more questions for him, but this is starting to sound a little PTSD-like. It's terrifying, Sean. I don't think anyone could blame you. He nods. Thanks, Sean. You sit there in silence for a bit. Adam and Steve soon join you in the hallway. I don't think I can stay here anymore. I feel like a terrible person, though. I should be here for him. Dude, there's nothing you can really do anyway. I'm sure you'll be the first to come running if he wakes up. I just couldn't deal with it, seeing him like that. Sorry. Adam holds out his hand and pulls Carlos to his feet. Well, you'll feel better if you get some sleep. Let's get you back to your room. Adam, Carlos, and Steve head back to the house, while you head back to your room. Plastic tube. You unlock your computer, wondering if Janet is still online. Sean, it's super late. Why are you not here? You and Jake finally doing it? Jesus. You'd better be having sex right now, or at least making out a lot. Hey, here. Sorry. Surprised you're still up. There you are. How was your day? Yeah, late night here. You don't mention the hospital visit. You're not sure it's a good time to bring up Elliot either. So a boring evening. Not much new with me here. Went out with Tom to dinner, so I'm still up. Jake, hey, you don't have a spare laptop, do you? Mine's broken. I don't, unfortunately. Thanks. Just using labs for now. Hopefully a new one comes soon. You talk to Jake and Janet for a bit before Adam walks in. Hey, Sean. Sorry, sat and talked with Steve for a bit at the house. Anyway, I should probably head to bed. You figure that's a good idea for you as well, and bid Jake and Janet good night. Sleep comes easily. Saturday, October 21st, 2006. That's some great cold coffee. You wake up early Saturday morning, blinking the sleep from your eyes. Something catches your attention and you turn the door. Whoa! Jake is standing by the door, shirtless, blushing. Adam laughs from his bed. About time you woke up, dude. Just going to leave your boyfriend there? Jake approaches your bed and you sit up, heart beating rapidly. Questions on your lips. You're suddenly acutely aware of your morning erection. Yeah. Obviously. Just pretend I'm not here. Adam rolls over and faces the wall. Jake puts a hand on the mattress, staring into your eyes. Then he kisses you. You're pretty sure you have the worst morning breath, but he doesn't seem to mind. That's love. That's love, then. That's love. Whoa. He breaks and takes a step back before pulling his pants and underwear down in one swift motion. Where did this come from? Oh my god. He breaks and takes a step back before pulling his pants and underwear down in one swift motion. Pulling his pants and underwear down is one swift. I need you, Sean. Is this a dream? Am I dreaming right now? He crawls into bed with you, kissing you again, pulling you back down with him. His hands move into your pants, wrapping around your aching chicken. He feels amazing, I'm sure. At least he should feel amazing. Actually, he doesn't feel like very much at all, because this isn't real, I'm sure. Your eyes snap open, and you almost groan in frustration. Ugh. You swear you can still feel Jake's lips on yours. You wish Jake was more open to things in real life. I'm feeling that frustration right now. It's not even real. Your heart is beating rapidly and your morning erection is almost painful. Adam is still asleep in his bed, snoring softly. You lie in bed a bit, trying to recover from the dream. A quick glance at your clock tells you it's around 8:45. You could make the Q&A meeting this morning if you wanted to. It would be nice to see James, Dan, and the Lizzies again. But the thought of going there still makes you a little nervous. Besides, you could also use the opportunity to get some extra work done. I'm gonna go to the Q&A meeting, I think. I would love it if I could take Jake there. You quietly roll out of bed and get dressed. Adam stirs, but doesn't seem to wake up. You grab your coat and head out. You stand outside the room again. There's people talking inside, and you can hear Dan's laugh. You feel a knot in your stomach. You're standing there trying to psych yourself up to see Liz G walking down the hall. Sean! She runs up to you and gives you a hug. Surprised to see you here. How have you been? We've missed you. Anyway, come in. Don't stand out here looking like someone's kicked your puppy. She grabs your hand and pulls you into the room. The room is full of people you don't know. Dan seated on a couch talking to some guy, and Liz B is standing and talking to another girl. They turn when you enter. Sean! Hi, babe. Dan stands and gives you a hug as Liz B comes over and gives Liz a kiss. Surprised to see you here, Sean. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Liz G giggles. I do love the Liz's. Come sit with me. There's plenty of space. Well, there's space, but we're all friendly here, right? You look around, but don't see James anywhere. I'm gonna go stand in the corner. You shake your head and stand in the empty corner instead. Dan shrugs and heads back to the couch. Liz G sits on the arm of the couch next to him. Liz B brings the meeting to order and talks for a bit about an upcoming fundraiser for AIDS research. James walks through the door part way through her speech, looking more disheveled than usual. Somehow it still works on him. He looks at Liz apologetically, who doesn't even miss a beat. He stands next to you in the corner. So please, sign up for the table shift, or sign up to donate some baked goods. But specify what you're making so we don't have a repeat of last year, where everyone made Rice Krispie treats. And what's wrong with Rice Krispie treats? Says Dan. Nothing, unless the entire table is nothing but Rice Krispie treats. Dan shrugs. I see no problem with this. Liz shakes her head. Anyway, I would also like to remind everyone again that this room is for hanging out and socializing. It is not a place for you to come and hook up. She looks pointedly at Dan, who coughs. I can't imagine why anyone would do that. Right. Condoms are in that drawer, by the way. Liz rummages around in her purse and pulls out a Ziploc bag of condoms. No, they're not. She tosses the bag to him. Aw. I'm serious, though. We've gotten some complaints that people walking by in the hall have, seen things. And this room is a public space, funded by the university. So please, use your discretion. She looks at Dan. Or, in some cases, someone else's. Sure, whatever. Liz G giggles. Liz B glares at him. Moving on then, does anyone have anything they'd like to share? A few people stand up to talk about coming out experiences and breakups. I'd like to say something. Well, two things. A lot of you probably met Elliot, at least briefly. He's currently in the hospital. I knew it. Because some guy decided it would be a good idea to beat his face in. Not really because he's gay, I guess, but kind of related to it and homophobia in general. So I just thought it'd be nice if we could all sign a card or something for him. Good job, Dan. I'd include a giant stuffed penis or something too, but I'm not sure how much his parents would appreciate that. But suggestions for other stuffed things would be appreciated. Dan, that's really thoughtful of you. Also, I want to remind everyone that James's show closes tomorrow night, so if you want to ogle his shirtlessness some more, your time is running out. Liz G giggles. James shakes his head. And we're back. I'm just saying, anyone else have anything to share? Okay. Seeing none, I guess we'll see you all next week. Fundraiser sign-up sheets are on the wall over there. A bunch of people get up and sign up. You find a seat on a couch. James and Dan sit next to you, and Liz G sits on the arm. Liz B comes up behind Liz and wraps her arms around the neck, chin on her head. My bad, guys. Surprised you're here. Dan laughs and slaps your back. He couldn't stay away from us, I guess. So you're all signing up to two-table, right? No time. Of course not. The rest of you, though, you say that like I can't bake, Liz. You can't bake, Dan. Ouch. Right in the heart. Yeah, because you totally still have one of those. Liz is being mean to me. Make her stop. Liz G giggles and kisses Liz's hand. Time to go. He stands and grabs his bag. Bye, Jameson. Go break a leg or your arm again? James shakes his head and walks out the door. So, fine. I'll do your stupid tabling. That's the spirit. Dan grabs the sign-up sheet off the wall and brings it back to the couch. Looks like there's 2 spots open tomorrow afternoon. Sean, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. No sex at the baked goods table. I would hope that goes without saying. Liz G giggles. Liz B looks over the rest of the sheet after Dan finishes signing the 2 of you up. And that leaves me with only 2 slots I have to do myself. Better than last year. I heard a rumor. Just one? I heard a rumor James's birthday is next week. What? So it's true? No comment. We have to throw him a huge party or something. Liz shakes her head. Dan, you know James would totally hate that. Exactly. She sighs. Liz G giggles. So what day is it? The 29th? No comment. The 30th? No comment. He stares at her for a bit. It's totally the 30th. Liz stares back at him. No comment. Dan laughs. Come on, Sean, we should make his birthday special for him. Liz shakes her head. I know that he wouldn't want you to make a big deal of it. Or any deal at all. Aw, where's the fun in that? He's turning the big 2-0. Gotta celebrate his last few days as a teenager. Liz sighs. Dan, I love you, but you can be kind of an ass sometimes. Apparently I can't read today, guys, and I'm sorry. I'm an ass because I want to make someone's birthday special. You're an ass because you're making a big deal of something that he wouldn't want you to make a big deal of, or really would even want you to know about. Dan shrugs. How did you find out, anyway? I have my sources. Liz looks at Liz. Did you tell him? What? No. Okay. She sighs again. I really don't think you should do anything, Dan. Get him a card or something if you really want to, but no parties, no people, no cake. Aw. Seriously. Fine, I'll think about it. Good enough, I suppose. She realizes Liz, who makes an unhappy noise. Anyway, I have to be going. Liz G stands and silently walks out the door. Liz sighs. I'll talk to the two of you later. She heads out after Liz. I unfortunately have to head out as well, but we'll talk later. He heads out of the door, and you head back to your room. Adam is awake, sitting at his desk doing homework. Good morning, Sean. You unlock your computer. Nick, hi. Jake wants games and breakfast. I don't want to do games. Carlos walks into the room. Hi, Chico, Sean. It's time to eat lots of food and run and call an ambulance. Psh, I thought you always said that exercise was good for you. I do, but I always say that exercise after eating is bad for you. The phone rings and you jump. Parents? You should probably answer it, Sean. You reluctantly answer the phone. Sean, my baby, you didn't answer when we called on Thursday and we were so worried. You worry too much, honey. Well, can you blame me? Yes. How are you doing? Are you eating enough? Should I send you more money for food? Definitely. You realize you actually are running a little low on cash, and your mom seems pleased that you're eating well and promises to send a check. Has that burger place had any more interesting flavors of fries? How's Jake doing? Still eating well, I hope? You laugh. Yes, he's still eating well. He's always eating well. Whew, that just reminded me of that dream. You two getting along well? Be safe, Sean. Dear, what? Don't do anything you'll regret, Sean. Or he'll regret. Boys will be boys. But still, I don't want to have this conversation right now. Of course not. So, how are classes? You talk for a while about classes and your midterms. Your dad seems pleased that you did so well. Soon your dad is pulling your mom off the phone. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye, Sean. Tell your physics professor that he's... Your dad hangs up and you sit back in your chair, relieved. Well, that was something. Breakfast? Go to breakfast with Carlos. Go breakfast and play games with Jake. Okay, I was going to meet up with Jake, Nick, and Hannah for some board games, actually. Well, have fun then, Sean. Games sound good, Kay. See you at Stud Center soon. Son. He's my daddy. You grab your coat and head out. You seem to be the first to arrive at the student center. You grab an empty table and watch people walk by. It's a little fuller than usual, probably due to the colder weather outside. Jake soon shows up with a bag of games, followed by Nick and Hannah. Hey, Sean. They sit at the table with you. I grab some breakfast sandwiches. She pulls some sandwiches out of her backpack. I think James should pick last because he'll eat any of these, or all of these, if we let him. Is there anything that isn't meat? Hannah tosses you a sandwich that looks like egg whites and spinach on an English muffin. Nick claims a sausage one and Hannah grabs a bacon one. Jake grabs the remaining 3 sandwiches and Hannah laughs. Of course. So, what should we play? Diamond. I guess it's been a while. Jake sets up the game, the deck is friendly today, and everyone manages to amass quite a bit of treasure. Soon as the last round of the game, all the traps have come out at once, so you're left looking at a measly pile of gems and bad odds of survival. Those few gems might be enough to guarantee a win, but you could push your luck further. Let's keep going. You continue while Jake, Nick, and Hannah all leave. Aw, I'm surprised you left, Nick. Yeah, well, I didn't think all of you would leave. Jake flips over the next card and it's a large trove of gems. Well, that's the game. You leave and win the game handedly. That was fun. Jake leans his head against your shoulder. That okay? Definitely. He smiles and grabs your hand under the table. Good. What next? Power grid? That sounds good. Jake sets up the game. You start out later in the turn order and manage to snag a moderately priced area on the map. Soon the second phase starts and you consider your options. Ugh. You build into the cheaper area of the map. Unfortunately, so do Nick and Hannah, and you soon find yourself blocked. By the time the third phase rolls around, you're behind in money. You're unable to catch up and Hannah wins the game. That was fun. So, lunch? Food buffet. I guess we can do that. Food looks surprisingly decent again today. They're having a good week or something, I guess. You all grab plates. I like this outfit on him. Of food and find a table. So, food. Hannah laughs. The meal proceeds smoothly. Nick even goes back for seconds and Hannah teases him about it. What? It's actually good today. I don't disagree. Jake goes through 5 plates of dessert before calling it quits. Soon he's holding his stomach and yawning. I think I need a nap. Nick shakes his head. I don't know why you kept doing homework last night, man. I was just in the zone or something, I guess. He shrugs. A nap actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Hannah yawns. Damn, it's contagious. I guess we'll see you later, Sean. They head back to the rooms and you head back to yours to try and get some more homework done. You pull out some history papers. History papers and start going over them. Carlos and Adam walk in the door a while later. Hey, Sean. So, time for some homework, I guess. Boring, but necessary. Only if you want to graduate. Carlos shrugs and flops down on your bed. Adam sits at his desk and pulls out some papers. You unlock your computer. Hey, what's up? Just missing you. I miss you too. Hold that thought. Seriously? I really have to start silencing my Alexas. How's your day? You talked to her for a bit. Anyway, have to go. Talk to you later. Carlos seems to have fallen asleep in your bed. Adam has headphones on and is reading a textbook and taking notes. Work on some homework. See if Dan wants to catch James's show. Spend the afternoon relaxing. I should do some homework. You spend the afternoon working on program assignments. You get so engrossed in coding that you don't notice Adam leave and eventually return with sandwiches. He smiles at you and drops one on your desk. You notice that it's actually past dinner time. Carlos eventually wakes up and Adam throws him a sandwich as well. He eats it quickly and excuses himself, heading back to the house. Adam takes off his headphones and smiles at you. Tetranet? I could use a break from homework. You spend the rest of the evening playing Tetranet with Adam. Soon you decide it's time for bed. You sleep soundly. Sunday. You wake up Sunday morning to a knock on your door. You look over at Adam's bed, but it's empty. Must be at the gym or library or something. You open the door to find Jake, who smiles at you. Is this another dream? The music has changed, so something fun is about to happen. Hi, Then he's kissing you and pushing you against the wall. Oh, Jake, jeez. You somehow managed to push the door closed behind you. He breaks and blushes, his arms still around you. Sorry, He tugs at your shirt and you look at him questioningly. I want you. He takes a step back from you and stares at the floor. I'd like that too. Ooh. He nods and pulls off his shirt, staring at the ground, blushing. You're beautiful. Oh. He blushes and slowly removes the rest of his clothing. Hi. You follow suit and look over. You think he's absolutely beautiful. He is. I love his hair. Sorry, I'm not... You shut him up with a kiss, and the two of you make your way to your bed. Jake feels amazing, and is amazing, and neither of you last very long. The two of you lie together in bed afterward, happy. That was... A knock at the door interrupts him, and he looks at it. You reluctantly go to the door, opening it. No one is there. Confused, you turn back to Jake, but he's no longer there. There's another knock at the door, and you startle awake, staring at the ceiling. Your heart is racing, and the mess in your pants serves as a reminder the dream you just had. Adam, in his bed, opens an eye and looks at you. You climb out of bed and open the door. Jake is standing there. He looks at you apologetically. I'm not still dreaming, am I? Sorry, I just had a weird dream and couldn't fall back to sleep, and felt like I needed to talk to you. The image of Jake under you, moaning, pops into your mind, and you tried your hardest to push it aside. I'm sorry, it's so early. Of course, let me get dressed quickly. Thanks. Take your time. You quickly get dressed and head to the student center with him. You take a seat at the triangular table. Jake sits next to you, takes your hand in his, and smiles. Sorry, I feel kind of stupid now. I just had this dream I was dating a guy, but he shakes his head. I don't know. He wasn't you, and you've always been so patient with me, even though I know you probably want, more. Or to move faster, or something. He shrugs. So, thank you. Your dream from earlier is still fresh on your mind, and part of you is wanting that, for real. On the other hand, it's pretty nice discovering things together, and you have no doubt that sex will be amazing once you're both ready for it. I do, but you're worth it. He smiles. Thanks. I'll get there with you. Breakfast? Buffet? You head to the buffet with him. Why don't we go to the pizza place? You grab a plate of food and watch him devour a pile of pancakes, eggs, and sausage. He finishes a fourth cinnamon roll. Holy shit. I could not do that. Before sitting back in his chair. I don't know what else to eat. Hey! Nick walks over to your table. Hey, you disappeared so quickly this morning. Thought you were just going to the restroom or something. Jake shrugs. Just needed to talk. Nick nods. You okay? Jake smiles and holds your hand across the table. Yeah, I am now. Nick laughs. Man, if a month ago you told me you'd be holding Sean's hand in public, I wouldn't have believed you. Jake jerks his hand away. No, it's a good thing, man. I'm glad you two are experiencing things together. It's good. Yeah. Anyway, I should probably eat. I should go do some homework. Wish my laptop was working. The labs are weird to work in, but thanks, Sean. I'll meet up with you after breakfast, Jake. Nick goes to grab food and Jake leaves for a computer lab. You return to your room. Adam is up, sitting at his desk working. Good morning. And he randomly has facial hair again. Carlos walks through the door. Hey, Chico, Sean. Yeah. Oh, wait, I didn't actually read that. Just said, hey, Chico and Sean, I'm sure. I'm avoiding the house today. Leigh and Ashley are around, and I think they want to get together with me again. I thought you'd be all over that, dude. Carlos shrugs. I still find the concept of twins a little strange. Last time didn't go so well. I suppose that's fair. Anyway, I was going to try to go to the hospital this morning to see how Elliot's doing. You two are welcome to come along. Carlos shakes his head. I can't do it. You should go though, Sean. Maybe I should go running. You unlock your computer. Hey, Jake's doing homework in the lab. Was thinking of joining. Want to come? Ooh, I feel like I should go to the hospital. So I think I'm gonna do that. I didn't really know him, but I'll come along if you want company, Adam. That's the friend thing to do. Like, that's the good friend thing to do. He nods. I guess I'll go run then. Oh, God. You send Hannah a message while Carlos changes into running clothes. Adam grabs his coat. Ready? The three of you head out. I'll see you two later. You see a familiar face walking towards you. Who's that? Sean, this is my roommate, Nate. You introduce Adam and Carlos. Nice to meet both of you. We're heading to breakfast. I'm going to see a friend in the hospital. Oh, my, friend is there too. Got his face beaten in or something. Elliot? Oh, yeah, him. He shrugs. Give him my regards. Or whatever. I guess he wouldn't know either way anyway. Sorry, excuse me. Dan and Nate walk toward the student center. Well, I'll actually go running now. Carlos runs off and you and Adam head to the hospital. The two of you head back to Elliot's room. His parents don't seem to be around to your relief. Well, he looks the same, which I guess is a good thing. I don't know why I keep coming back here. I didn't know Elliot that well or anything, and it's not like I can do anything here. Maybe you're just interested in it because of the medical aspect. It'll be nice for him to see a familiar face when he wakes up. If. He shakes his head. Sorry, that's a little more morbid than is probably appropriate here, but I guess you're right. The two of you stand at Elliot's bedside for a while. He looks a little healthier than the last time you saw him. Still, his face is a mess of bruises and gauze. I wonder how much reconstructive surgery he's going to need. His nose, at least, is pretty screwed up. His orbital bones are probably also shattered. Orbital bones. Eyes. I guess they're waiting for him to recover more before they fix that. Sorry. You stand in silence for a bit. I'm going to grab a card or something for him. Want to come along? For some reason, you don't want to leave Elliot's bedside right now, even if it's hard to look at him. You tell Adam, and he nods. You want to be here for him. That's nice of you. I'll be back in a bit. Adam leaves and you sit in a chair. You half expect Elliot to open his eyes at any point, sit up, and greet you. But nothing changes. I've been in that situation, and it does feel like that. His chest rises and falls rhythmically, and the monitor beeps at regular intervals. Adam returns a short time later with a card and a pen and a balloon. You sign the card, and Adam places it on the bedside table, tying the balloon to the bed. Well, we can probably head back, unless there's anything else you want to do here. Carlos is probably done with his run by now. The two of you head back to your room. Stethoscope sticker. Carlos is waiting outside the door. His hair is still wet from the shower. Hey, Chico, Sean. You open the door and you file in. Lunch? Lunch sounds good. Burgers? Sure, come on, Sean. The three of you head to the burger place. Well, that's probably one of the more tame flavors I've seen. What's escargot? Ooh. Snails. It is. Snails and garlic? Apparently. Huh. Carlos gets the fries. The three of you find a table in the student center to eat. Well, that doesn't look so bad. I guess these black bits are snail. If you pick them off, it's probably just garlic fries. Carlos tries a fry. Yeah, these aren't bad. You eat your burger and try a fry. They are indeed not bad. Soon the three of you finish eating. Any afternoon plans? I have to go to table for Q&A. Ah, well, maybe we'll see you later then. Adam and Carlos head back to your room while you head out to find Dan. Dan's already at the table talking to Liz. Hi, Sean. Sean! He gives you a hug. Well, I guess you've got things covered then. I have this shift after you, so you can just give me the money afterward. You can eat some stuff, but don't eat too much. Everything you eat is money the AIDS Foundation doesn't get. Yeah, starving orphan kids in Africa and all that. Sure. I'll see the two of you in a couple of hours. She heads off, and you and Dan sit at the table. You spend the next couple of hours talking and selling baked goods. Dan insists you try something and hands you a chocolate chip cookie that Liz B made. It's really good. Ashley and Leigh walk up to the table. Oh, hi, Sean. Oh, God. I don't trust these. Friends already? Friends already. No. That means you should buy more treats from us. You remember that the twins like brownies and offer them a couple. I do love brownies. You don't need any more brownies, Ash. We just made a pan. But it's for a good cause. We're giving AIDS to starving kids in Africa. That's fucked. That is so messed up. Something like that. Helping find a cure for AIDS and maybe feeding starving kids in Africa. We'll take a couple. Oh. They buy 2 bags of brownies. Ashley opens her bag and eats one. Oh, these are good. You should come by again when we have our next sorority bake sale, Sean. Try our brownies then. We'll save you some. And I'll make sure Ash doesn't eat them all again. I only had one last time, bitch. I'll make sure Ashley doesn't eat them all, like she definitely has done in the past. Anyway, thank you and good luck raising money for, your kids, or something. The twins wander off and Dan shakes his head. Sorority girls, eh? And twins, too. I wish I knew some twin frat guys that I could hook up with. That'd be fun. I always wonder what it'd be like to watch twins having sex. It'd be kind of like having sex with yourself, right? so they'd know exactly what they like. They're still two different people, dude, and there's so many problematic things with Dan, unfortunately. Thankfully, some other people walk up to buy goods and save you from that conversation. Soon afterward, Liz is walking back toward you. So, how was it? Good. He stretches. I think I'll go watch a movie in the Q&A room or something. Want to come along, Sean? No. Find Jake and Hannah for games. I have existing plans. Sure, I'll see you around then. You head to the student center to see if they're around. You found a collectible. Of course I did. Hey, Sean. We were just about to get started. Diamond. No, Diamond. We haven't played Carcassonne? Whatever. In a while. Or Bonanza. Or we could play Diamond again. It's a good thing Sean doesn't have a favorite game, or we'd be here forever. Unless his favorite was Diamond. And then we'd be here forever, because I'd get Jake to stop bringing it. You wouldn't dare. What do you want to play, Sean? Diamond. Booyah! Snakes, snakes, snakes. Shake, shake, shakes. Shake, shakes. Yum. Shake, shake. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. You're not going to make me regret my choice. No, not doing it. We're not doing that. Nope. Shake, shake. Shakes, shaking shakes. Gaming game. Oh my God, let's go. The deck is average today. You make out decently. Nick pulls his luck too far and ends up with very few gems. Jake plays too cautiously and ends up with very few gems as well. You, Hannah, and Nick remain in the final round. You and Hannah are probably close in terms of gems. There are a few traps out already, but also a lot of gems left to be gained. Continue. They haven't picked yet. It doesn't matter. I'm losing anyway. Continue forever. Then you'll just hit traps. Don't care. Hannah laughs and picks a card. Well, Sean? Let's go. You pick a card, Hannah flips goodbye. She takes her share of gems. Come on, big money. It's going to be lava, or snakes, or gems. Jake flips the next card. It's gems. Ah, continue. Sean hasn't picked yet. Don't care. You continue and end up with still more gems. You leave after that, and Nick continues. Eventually, he's killed by two mummies. Continue. I think you're dead. Then my corpse continues. I think Sean wins. You count your gems. You do indeed win. I should have continued. Well, odds didn't look great. If Sean hadn't continued, Nick may have won, though. I guess it's actually rather late. Dinner? Sandwiches? I like food. You give your student IDs to Nick. Jake moves to sit next to you. Hi. He leans. I like that. That's cute. He leans against you and puts his head on your shoulder. Aw. Jake stiffens a bit. You kiss his head. He remains tensed up. This is nice. Oh, God, okay, fine. Hold his hand. Ugh, God, okay. He relaxes a bit. Yeah. Nick soon returns with sandwiches. Food. They were out of sandwiches, so it's ham for everyone. Or hams, I guess, in Jake's case. Multiple hams? Well, multiple ham sandwiches at least. Although if we got him enough sandwiches, it might be multiple hams. Ham. The four of you eat in comfortable silence. Soon the food is gone. It's kind of late. I should probably go to bed. Yeah, this was fun though. Jake looks at you for a bit with an expression you can't read. Are you okay, Jake? He kisses you gently. He catches you by surprise, but you manage to catch yourself from falling off the seat. Huh? Shut up, Hannah. Jake breaks and looks at you breathlessly. Sorry, He takes your hands in his. Thanks. Thank you. Jake just smiles. Anyway, good night, Sean. Jake reluctantly releases your hand. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone heads back to their respective rooms. Adam and Carlos are there. Hey, Sean, you missed a good movie. A weird movie. Weird, but good. You unlock your computer. Sean, you there? Yes, what's up? Not much. Just wanted to talk, I guess. I like talking to you. Yeah. You spend the time talking to Janet about life, and Elliot is getting better, I guess. Oh, good. Wait, did we actually tell her about him? Because I'm thinking the last time we said we weren't going to tell her. Oh. Next time, I should just shut up and just maybe play the game. Was he sick or something? You realize you never told her about Elliot. See, like, apparently I should just read and... Not exactly. You tell her the situation with Elliot. Wait, what? This happened a week ago? You were so happy with Tom. I didn't want to spoil your mood. That's thoughtful, but I'm kind of hurt. Sean, we tell each other everything, and this was kind of a big deal. Yeah. You must look particularly dejected or something, because Carlos looks at you questioningly. You okay, Sean? Slipped your mind. Not exactly. Is she upset? Yeah. I should go to sleep. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Talk to you tomorrow. Should probably head back to the house. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Yep. He heads back toward the house. I should probably get to bed as well. The two of you get ready for bed. Somehow you had a little trouble falling asleep. Oh, have a little trouble falling asleep. Okay. That is where we're going to end it for now, okay? Some surprises in there. I did not expect to see what I saw, though it kind of holds me over. I am getting a little... I'm not even... Like, it's just this story, but... Like, I can feel the frustration of the character, so I get it. But at the same time, you know... If you like somebody, you have to kind of meet them where they are, and you can't just force them to... You definitely can't force them to have sex, but you definitely can't, and don't even think about it, or you can just leave now. But also, you shouldn't force them to hold your hand or kiss in public or anything, and you know, that's the reality of it. Especially after something like what happened to Elliot happened. Like, that's a reminder to all of us that sometimes it's just not safe. And you have to be mindful. And that's the reality for us LGBTQ plus people, is that it's not always safe. And you have to be careful. Especially now. Especially right now. And I just want you all to... Like, I love you all, and I don't want you to get hurt. So just be safe. Be safe. In so many regards, be safe. Think before acting. Just be careful. Okay? I love you all. Thank you for coming. Thanks for visiting. We'll play this some more. Until then, I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye.